straight, and we're gonna go that route around.
Yes, sir.
Same route that we just kind of took, and then I'll show you where we slow it up, and then we speed up and make sure it's safe.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll do that other little stop and go area. So we'll do the same thing. Boy, it sure is nice.
Yeah.
I thought the Challenger was my favorite, but this is my favorite.
Yeah, this is
just
I mean, I just can't help it. I know it's a
it's
four-door.
a couple grand less too. That's another thing. It's cheaper.
A lot of my friends say, I would have a four-door. Well, I've had a
Forget that.
four-door Charger. What's wrong with it? Well,
Nothing.
I know, you know, the Challenger looks tough and everything, but it has no back seat practically.
No, I have to have a four-door. I have to have a sedan. As much as I want. I mean, part of me wants to go back into a sport car, and part of me doesn't. But this part of the luxury feel to it, and the power when I want it. I like it both.
E&R, they quit making the SRT 8300.
Yeah.
yeah. Those are in Europe and Australia now.
Well, I like the Demon. I like how it comes standard with one seat. You
Yes,
can buy
sir.
the rest of them for $1.
Yeah.
To keep it light. It's a sweet option. $1.
Yeah.
But this is fun car, yeah.
Indeed.
I grew up in a car family. My dad designed cars for General Motors, and my mom worked in engineering for Chrysler.
Sweet.
And her dad worked for Chrysler, so I kind of grew up in the middle of this.
That's cool.
I always tell them whoever gets me the best price wins. That's how I settle the family feud when I get a car.
Well, how much more violent is it when you put it in sport mode than it was back there?
It'll hold the revs out a little bit longer,
Yeah.
and it tightens up the suspension a little bit more too, because this is track ready. You know, you got the Brembo brakes, you got every package on this thing for track, even a track mode. So for the money you pay for this, it's a great price. Yeah, so we'll take it easy through here. We'll make sure the traffic's okay up there, so we can do a little speed.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure no one's coming out of that area.
There's a
there.
cop right there.
There's a cop.
There's a cop, so yep, just keep going straight. Keep going straight and see what he does. He's not doing anything. Okay, punch it.
He could probably hear
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, he probably could.
No, you can still at safe strip though. You stayed within a good speed limit.
Yes,
See
sir.
him in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I see him.
And we get to try it right here too. Yeah, they've been buzzing around the whole time.
Yeah.
Ever since we did that loud one through the tunnel a couple times, that was it.
Wow.
He didn't turn around, did he?
I
No,
don't think so.
you didn't do anything wrong though. 40. Then we do this one right here too, where you
Yes, sir.
just line it up straight, make sure the wheels are straight.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Make sure everything's straight. And then
Yes.
whenever you're ready. Good. There you go. I know. She just shifts real fast.
I'm going to propose this car when we get
Oh, I know. Trust me. This is something else.
Why does it feel so much better than the Challenger?
I don't know, but if just take a look at that Daytona one that they got, the pace car. It's just, I mean, it's just beautiful. White knuckle. You can see the little knots, yeah.
I like it.
How far back did you go on
I
that?
do too. You can save it. There's different ways you can play with it.
Okay, I was just
You can
wondering if
track
showed
on it.
the
Yeah, it
light.
does everything. The only thing it's missing are the cameras, but you can have those added in too for your drive, like your Go cameras. Okay, those can be fixed in.
Sweet.
I like this upholstery.
Everyone tries to manually shift it. I just tell them you're just wasting speed and time.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just let the 8-speed do its job.
Yeah. I could never.
They've got these automatics now, like.
Yes, sir.
I've been drag racing since I was 16. And I always preferred automatics, and everybody always tried to shift them. I said, it's an automatic. Let it shift itself.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, keep your
Especially
hands on the
today.
wheel.
I mean, they got them up to 8 and 9 speeds now, and
Yeah,
they got them
ZL1.
down to like a science.
Yeah, the ZL1's a 10-speed automatic now.
Yeah, I talked to the guys at Corvette last year because my dad worked for General Motors, and I said, why aren't you raising the horsepower in your car? And he said, we can't do any more to it. It's as fast as it's going to go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how can you hook up with two-wheel drive?
Yeah.
You can only go so far. I get traction control. But if you didn't have that, you'd really be in trouble. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. My pleasure. Are you kidding me? I enjoyed that. I grew up in this stuff, so this is...
I'm thinking about...
I'm just wondering how I'm getting paid to do this.
Let me ask you this. You said absolutely crazy. Can we go a little crazy on the
So the thing is, I'm going to give you a chance to get on it. Just wait until I give you the okay. Because we got a dead street, and I'm going to just have you pull to a complete stop, and then we can check out and see what happens.
Can we put it in sport?
Customizations off the SRT, Hellcat, and Demon. Have you driven any of our other vehicles today?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So you know exactly where you're headed?
Yes, sir.
Cool, awesome. If you have hesitations, just holler. I'm here for you. Price point on your Charger. It's going to start off about $28,000. Entry-level engines, a 3.6 V6, which is 292 or 300 horsepower, depending on how you have it equipped. Only transmission available is the 8-speed electronic ZF. If you're looking for manual, head to the Challenger.
Yes, sir.
RTs come with a 5.7 V8, which is 370 horsepower. And you're driving an RT Scat Pack. So it's a less expensive way to get the same amount of power that you have in an SRT.
Yes, sir.
6.4 V8 Hemi, it's 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque. How's it feel so far?
Feels great. I love it.
I know. How tall are you? 6'3".
The brake and gas are touchy.
So the brakes have been, these are 6-piston Brembos on here. It's been upgraded from a 4-piston Brembo.
Was that on the last gen, like the 2012 through 14?
It depended on, they were packaged a little differently. Like on our Challenger, now they have what they call a Dynamics package, which is a $2,200 upgrade, which is absolutely a steal for what you're getting. You're getting fatter tires, you're bumping up your Brembos from 4-piston to 6, and it makes a big difference. To do that after, like going after the fact of purchase, it costs you a lot more.
Yes, sir.
There are paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel, as well as a manual mode off the main shifter. Either one puts you in control of when the vehicle shifts. Charger is also available in a Hellcat. Hellcat is the 6.2 supercharged V8 with 2 keys. Red key gives you all 707 horsepower. Black key unleashes 500.
Yeah.
No option for a Demon in the Charger as of now. Only in the Challenger.
Which sells more, Challenger or Charger?
You know, I don't work on the sales side. I honestly have no idea. It's a good question, and it might vary from month to month. I'm sure it varies from region to region, because you can get all-wheel drive in a Charger, but only in the V6. It was previously available in the V8, but not a lot of people bought it, so it wasn't really economically feasible for them to make it. They still make it for pursuit models for the police. If you want, just come to a stop, straighten out the wheels. Now, if you'd like to get on it. Does that put a smile on your face?
Yes. And that's it. No more fun. Cops everywhere.
and that is without sport mode. Sport
Yeah.
mode's off here, right? There is a super track pack button here as well, which gives a lot of cool features. So you do have launch control. It's built into the vehicle, so you can set up launch modes from anywhere 0 to 3,500 RPMs. It holds the vehicle and then releases. And you can also go into your drive mode setup. So how do you want your launch control? That we talked about that default mode setup. How do you want paddle shifters on and off? How do you want the engine transmission to respond? You are in sport mode in terms of your engine and transmission, but it's not in terms of your traction control, your steering response. What the feedback is coming through is set at normal as opposed to stiffer or looser in terms of comfort. Not looser, I should say easier mode, so you can set up everything how you want.
So
And then SRTs and Hellcats and Demon, I think the Demon does too, or on the Challenger. But SRTs and Hellcats and Chargers, they have adaptable suspensions too. So you will notice that when you really get on it, it's actually gonna, it operates differently. So if you really want to track your vehicle, go for SRT or Hellcat.
Yes.
But if you just want the extra power and you're really not concerned about extra time at the strip and things like that, go for an RT Scat pack.
Yes, sir.
Save, about $4,000 or $5,000.
Can we change over?
Can we change over?
We can do it right over here, or you can go back to the main setup, whatever one you want.
Yeah.